Hey, what's going on, guys? Danny here with you. We're going to do some quick price analysis for Shiba Inu. And as always, this video is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. All right, so as you can see, the last couple hours, we have been in a downtrend right here. We actually have formed yet another little wedge pattern right here. And hopefully we'll see a breakout in the next couple hours. All right, and yesterday's video, we were somewhere right around here. We're talking about we could either possibly ride this trend line all the way up and then break out of there, or if we did actually break this trend line, we would probably come back down and retest the 0.618 area. We're actually currently right around that area. Let's pull out the Fibonacci and see if we do get a bounce here, where we could be heading short term. So we're gonna go from the swing high and down here to the swing low. All right, and short term, our next couple targets to watch, of course, if we do continue to break bullish out of here, our next couple targets would be the 0.38 area, that's right there, around the 67.16, the 0.5, which is around the 68.30, and of course the 0.618, which is around the 69.32 area. Those will be the next couple targets to look at. All right, and let's go over here and check out our RSIs. And of course, again, we still currently are in this long descending triangle right here, as we have talked about the last couple of days, or yesterday's video, we were talking about how we have been in this descending triangle. But of course, let's go over here to our RSIs and see how we are looking. All right, so over here on the 15-minute chart, all right, on the 15-minute chart, we are currently sitting right around the 39 area. Our stochastic has come down. We've corrected all the way back down, and we are getting a bounce right now. So we have a lot of room to work with. And also, our RSI is looking pretty good. We have a long ways to go as well. All right, and currently on the hourly chart, the RSI is right around 35. We do have a little bit of an angle going right here, so hopefully we'll get a bounce off this. And our stochastic is all the way down. Hopefully we'll start seeing it curve back up here in the next couple of hours or so. And one thing I do want to point out over here on our regular price chart, we did come back down, of course, as we said, and hit our 0.618 area. We are holding very nicely, as you see right here, this doji. That's a little prong coming out of the bottom right there. That was our doji. We are sitting right on the 0.618 area. That is good to see. All right, over here on the 4-hourly chart, our RSI is sitting right around the 44 area. Stochastic is all the way down as well. So we did talk about if we broke that trend line right here, that we could either get a bounce right here or actually come down and all the way and correct. And that's what we did. We did come all the way down and correct. So we should be curving back up here in the next couple hours. And again, we have all this room to work with. So that's a very bullish sign as well. And over here on the daily chart, right, our RSI is right around the 65 area. Stochastic has come all the way down. We should be seeing a little curve up here again in the next couple of hours, or the daily. All right, so long term, I do believe we are looking very bullish, actually short term as well. Hopefully we'll start seeing a bounce and heading to the upside. Let me go over here to our daily chart and show something else. All right, let me drag this out. All right, so I do want to point out the candlesticks right here. Of course, we were talking about how we had a doji. Of course, you can see right here, this is our 0.618 area. We have perfectly landed right on top of that, and we should hopefully see a bounce over the next couple hours. But I do want to point this out right here. This, of course, is our candlestick in red. And this little line sticking out at the bottom, that is called a doji. And generally, if you have, it's of course not always, but generally, depending on which direction the doji is sticking out is kind of a good directional tool of where we could be heading. Right now, our doji is sticking right at the bottom. That generally indicates another direction or directional change. Generally, of course, so let me draw this out. So you have your candlestick right here. If you have a long doji out of the bottom, that generally indicates over the next couple of hours or so, you'll start seeing a price change to the upside. And of course, on the contrary, if you have a doji that's kind of sticking out, that generally means you'll have a downward price motion. Doesn't always mean right away, but doesn't mean the next couple of candlesticks you'll probably see a directional change. Let's go over here to the 4-hourly and see. So kind of see what we're talking about right here. We had some downward dojis right here sticking out of the bottom. that generally indicated that the next couple of patterns we would be, or next couple of candlesticks, we heading to the upside. And right here, we had a couple down. Doesn't mean right away, but generally means, here's another one, that generally would have a price change to the upside. And as you see right here, we did have a couple more to the downside, which meant we were most likely heading downward. It doesn't always have to play out right away, but generally a couple candlesticks later, you would see this. We did have a doji out of the bottom, another doji out of the bottom, and another doji right there. So this should indicate we are heading into the upside for a directional change. All right, so begin short term. Let's go back over here to the 15. All right, so we are getting a nice little bounce right here. We are heading right back up. Hopefully we will remain above this 0.618 area right here. Of course, again, if we do, I don't think this will happen, but of course the bearish side, if we do get rejected off of the 0.618 or get rejected off here and come back and break the 0.618, we'll mostly likely head down and hit the 0.73 area right there. I don't think that'll happen. Our charts are looking really good. Our RSIs are looking really good. So personally, I think we will probably break out of here and head to the upside and hit our short-term targets. And then again, once we do get a breakout, you go over here to a little bit higher. All right, so again, once we do get a breakout out of our descending triangle, we'll probably come back up, consolidate right here, and we may, most of the time we do come back down and hit a, just do a retest on here and then bounce off. So we'll see after that, we'll see how that does play out. But again, that's just a quick update for today. I will do another video this evening and see where we are. But again, please make sure you do like and subscribe, and I appreciate you guys, as always, taking the time out of your day to watch these videos. And please take care today. I'll see you later. Thanks.